Yeah! Anyway, guys, just had to run the real fight back. I thought I would play this out just because, listen, at the end of the day, we know Alexander Volkanovski got knocked out, but that doesn't normally happen. This is exactly what would have happened if Volk didn't get knocked out by Islam Makhachev, and I honestly don't care. I honestly think that it's a good win for Alexander Volkanovski. The Volk was old stream, a.k.a. the Cope stream. No, listen, okay, listen. Respect to Ilia Topuria, but at the end of the day, thank you for the $2, fam god. At the end of the day, it's a good win for Alexander Volkanovski. And I honestly think that he should maybe grant Ilia Topuria a rematch. Since you always bash Josh Emmett, feed Volk to him next. I actually still think Volk would beat Josh Emmett. I'm not even joking. I'm not afraid of that matchup. Josh Emmett's not good enough to beat Volk. He's not good enough to land on Volk. Went life or death with easy mode Ilya. Yeah, that's not exactly how I planned it to be, man. I should have put it on. This was pro mode. No. It was regular mode. It was normal mode. Unfortunately, I should have knocked him out in the first round. It went on way too long. But seriously, listen, let's just be honest with ourselves. Let's be honest with ourselves. Volkanovski is old. He's 35. I think it's a good win for him. I think he beat Ilia Topuria. At least he's a winner in the end because he's still the featherweight GOAT. So who really won? And it's his first loss. It's Volk's first real loss. All right. Volk has the IQ to win the rematch. Guys, all right. All cope aside, it's over. It's over. Like, Volkanovski, I think he has like a 5% chance to win the rematch. I'm not even joking. Like a 5% chance. And I know that sounds harsh, but it's kind of the truth. Volkanovski is going to need to take down Topuria. Oh, I can't stand all these Topuria fanboys that are saying things like, Volk can't take him down. As if he even tried. All these Ilya fanboys are saying, Volk got a takedown denied. Topuria stuffed it. Like, dude, he didn't shoot a single takedown. It's not even listed on the stats. And the reason I bring up the stats this time is because, like, the stats, if anything, usually count takedown attempts that were never even attempts. Stats are very lenient when it comes to takedown attempts. They count them all the time, even when there's not an attempt. He didn't even attempt to take Ilya down. We still don't know what would have happened. Either way, man. That's not something that Volkanovski can win on. What's he going to do? Ilia Topuria, flush right hands. He just doesn't have the pop. He doesn't have the power. He's not winning. So I made a whole rant about this, and I think it's clear. I want Volkanovski to fight pillow-handed Aljo, pillow-handed Mitchell, get a bunch of free wins, or retire. Unfortunately, he won't retire, and he is going to get knocked out, I think, at least 5 times in a row. By Makhachev, Ilya, twice. He'll move up a weight class and get knocked out a couple times there too. So I think we're going to see 5 KOs in a row if he actually does take the rematch instead of the correct route. Allen KO's Soy Volk avoided power punchers. I mean, I wouldn't say he avoided power punchers because he did beat Brian Ortega and he did beat Jose Aldo and he did beat Chad Mendez. So that's kind of crazy. Brian Ortega was the first guy to ever knock out Frankie Edgar. And Ortega was dropping TKZ all over the place, flopping him on the deck like a fish. Ortega does have some pop, believe it or not. He actually does have some pop. Even rocked Max on one occasion. But crazy that you say he avoided power punchers, yet he beat Chad Mendez. At the same time, though, Ilya, his boxing is good enough to land that shot that I expected him to be able to land. And he can get it done. So I would like to see some arguments from people that really do want to see the rematch. I would like to see some arguments. Thank you for the $2, Juan. I hope Volk takes the rematch so we can get KO'd again. I mean, if you're an Ilya fan, I understand wanting the rematch. You'd love to have 2 wins over the featherweight GOAT because that would do a whole lot for Ilia Topuria. But if you're a Volk fan or you're just a regular fan, you like both guys, I kind of want Ilya to just fight new people. I want Evloev to get a chance. I want O'Malley to maybe take a step up after he beats Merab, if he can even get past Merab. You know what? this may not be a popular opinion right now, but I do want O'Malley to face Ilia Topuria before he faces Merab. If he beats Cheeto, move up. Maybe Evloev can get a win in the meantime, because let's be honest, Evloev didn't even win his last fight, and there's no clear-cut contender. Volkanovski sure as fuck ain't going to get that rematch. Let's have O'Malley move up. Let's do a big super fight. The reason I'm okay with that is because O'Malley will still fight Merab. If O'Malley loses to Merab, we will never see a bantamweight move up to fight Topuria. I understand that people are not going to like that because they want O'Malley to defend his belt a few times. If he loses to Topuria, he will go back down a weight class and fight Merab, and that's probably going to happen. Like, Topuria is that guy. Topuria is the new built different featherweight on the block that no one's going to be able to beat anytime soon. O'Malley probably loses to him, but hey, he's still the champ, and then he'll fight Merab. I love it. The alternative is O'Malley doesn't move up, so Volkanovski is the only clear-cut contender. They make a shitty rematch that we already know the outcome of, and if you actually are picking Volk, you're delusional. Just accept it. And, you know, we arguably lose the O'Malley-Topuria matchup, and we'll never see Merab fight Topuria either because Merab's buddies with him. So that's not going to happen. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think of that, man? Biggest switch up? Switch up? What do you mean biggest switch up? Switch up. Like, I'm not picking Volkanovski in the rematch, and therefore I'm switching up. Like, I'm a Volkanovski fan. I picked Topuria going into this fight. I picked Makhachev both the times. I'm not switching up. I'm just being realistic. Yair would be a great fight, too. I'd love to see Yair get that chance. Because it's going to be a whole lot harder to get it on the inside of Yair because he's so good on the feet. I would probably pick Topuria because he can mix it up, and I think that if you can take down Yair, you could probably beat him. And that's what we've seen with Max, right? And Yair is going to have to land the perfect head kick to put him away, but I really want to see that fight. Yair, in my opinion, is going to be more deserving with a win over Ortega than fucking Evloev with a little robbery. Let's be honest. Buddy, Jose Aldo's the featherweight GOAT. Let me just shut this down. I hope you're trolling. I really do hope you're trolling. No, he's not. Aldo lost 4 times in his early 30s, late 20s. Aldo's a legend, but his WEC wins are not that impressive. His best title win in general is over Chad Mendes, who got dog-walked by Volk 2. And, like, is that it? Chad Mendes? That's his big Max Holloway win? Multiple times Chad Mendes? You're really going to big up Jose Aldo that lost in his own division multiple times when he was young? And I don't even want to hear the fucking argument where you guys say Aldo fought for a long time. He was washed up. Really? So then explain his 3 wins at bantamweight. Explain the 2 other wins he got at featherweight after he got knocked out 3 times before he fought Volk. You know Aldo ain't the featherweight GOAT. He lost in his early 30s. He lost in his late 20s. I don't want to hear it. Volkanovski lost in his division 4 months after he got knocked out taking a short notice fight against Islam Makhachev at the age of 35. No 35-year-old has ever won in a lightweight class. Simple as. Sorry, can't make a good argument for Aldo. And you know you can't make a good argument for Aldo. Every single person that thinks Aldo's the featherweight GOAT, I guess Anderson Silva's the GOAT, right? Because he has the most wins in a row all time. Anderson Silva's the GOAT. Competition matters. That's how it is at the end of the day.